All right, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Got another news feed here for you. This one kicking it off right off the bat. Jim Farley, CEO of Ford, says Chinese vehicles have higher quality than Western cars. He said that before, but let's take a quick look at it, and then we're going to dive into this one right here, which is the most memorable vehicles in the last 25 years. Kind of a little trip down memory lane. Kind of cool. It says here, though, Ford CEO Jim Farley has spoken at length about Chinese vehicles in recent years, and for good reason. He sees them as an external threat, existential threat, to the Blue Oval's business, given how far they've come in recent years. True, but there's some very interesting things in this. That's why I picked it. We already knew he said this, but Farley once again touched on the subject of Chinese vehicles, stating that their quality of vehicles is far superior to what I've seen in the West. It's a big statement, okay? But look at this. Farley previously stated that Chinese vehicles have far superior in-vehicle technology. Huawei, whatever that is, and Axiomai, whatever it is, are in every car. You get in, you don't have to pair your phone automatically. Your digital life is mirrored in the car. You have AI companion that you can talk to, Chat GTP equivalent in China. All your automated payment is already there. You can buy movie tickets through your car. It has facial recognition so it knows who's in which seat. So let's just let that sink in. If that's the direction we're heading, if this is the new world that we're heading into, I'm not going to be a very happy guy. I already think Tesla's overdoes it with the tech. I think all these new cars today are overdoing it with the tech. I don't need AI in my car for any reason whatsoever. I don't need my car to buy my movie tickets, and I don't need it to do facial recognition. I don't need it to do any of this kind of stuff. Yet they call it far superior in-vehicle technology. I don't need any in-vehicle technology. I just want to drive it. I don't need it to drive for me. I don't need it to do this stuff. Yet, I guess I'm getting old because this is the way the world is going. This is the direction. And Farley seems to think that China's got us beat. Well, if that's the case, maybe they ought to open the gates and let China in here for us so that we can take advantage of some of this stuff. And maybe that'll make Ford, Farley, and all the other manufacturers get on board a lot faster if this is the direction the world wants it to go. I obviously don't fit into what the world wants because I don't want any of this. But I mean, there you go. Take it for what it's worth. But this is scary when you think about the fact that they say far superior in-vehicle technology. You get in, you don't even have to pair your phone. Your digital life is mirrored in the car, and you have an AI companion you can talk to. It will buy movie tickets, and it has facial recognition. No, thank you. I will pass 100%. I would rather go to these. Back to the most memorable trucks and vehicles, SUVs of the last 25 years. This is more my speed. For example, it dives in here. It says since 2020, we have lost Pontiac, Plymouth, Oldsmobile, Mercury, Saturn, Saab, Suzuki, Isuzu, and Daewoo. Okay, some brands that came and went during that 25-year period includes, however you say it, Scion. It's Toyota basically. Maybach, Fisker twice. They went in and out, and Smart Car. We picked up a couple new brands, Tesla, Genesis, Rivian, Lucid, Polestar, VinFast, also Grenadier. I don't see Grenadier on there. So pretty interesting, and with the exception of Genesis, they're all electric theme going from there. But here's the vehicles. Look at this right here, and I love some of their taglines. Unkillable list. Okay, you take the XJ. I mean, the XJ, this is the poor guy's Land Cruiser, or poor man's Land Cruiser. This was such an incredible truck on every level. God, why can't we just have this back? Why can't we just have this back? The angles, the capabilities, the off-road capability, the on-road comfort, the everything. Why can we just not go back to this? I loved it. Amazing. The incredible 4-liter in it. Then you had the Hummer 1, the H1. H1, then came the H2. You have the Chevy Express van and the GMC Savannah still available today. You see these things running around everywhere. I mean, it is an iconic van on every kind of level, and it's just been proven and going and going and going. It's like the Energizer Bunny. It is the workhorse of the van world. Now we live in a world where we got transits and all this kind of stuff, but it's hard to beat the simplicity and power of this vehicle and how great and reliable they were. These things ran forever. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And then you got the TJ. The TJ, the most sought after Jeep of every single brand out there, of every model they had on here. This is it right here. The TJ was absolutely incredible. People loved it. It says right here, these days, the TJ Unlimited Rubicon with a 6-speed manual available only in 2005 and 2006 is practically the holy grail of Wranglers. There's no doubt about it. People, if they own a TJ, they love it. Matter of fact, if somebody owns a TJ, you will know it because they will tell you they own a TJ. And they deserve that credit or recognition because it's an amazing vehicle. You got the Lexus R300 right here for you. They call it the Punkinest Spiciest. I don't know anything about it. It's not my cup of tea or my world. I got no clue there. But I do remember the Lightning right here. This was what we considered fast. This is a Ford Special Vehicle Team Lightning. The lighten 'em uppest, okay, is what they say on here. 1999 SVT Lightning at the Chicago Auto Show. It was powered by a 5.4-liter V8, which I believe that's called the Triton, which in stock form made 260 horsepower, but with the Lightning Roost-type Eaton supercharger, the engine pumped out 360 horses, and we think that's a lot. I mean, that was massive back then. Look at the numbers we get today, real easy from everything. It went 0 to 60 in 5.8 seconds and did a quarter mile in 14.4 at a top speed, or at a speed of 97 and a top speed of 139 miles an hour, and towed 5,000 pounds. We have the GMT 800, the classic, iconic. So many of you guys on my comments want this back. You want it back. Standard bed 6 foot, long bed 8 foot, single cab right here. Perfect, flawless truck, built well, does everything well. Not many electronics, no headaches, no BS. Just simple life, quality truck, made to run and get her done. And it was a fantastic one. The Ford Excursion, the big dog. Okay, this was the big boy right here. And man, they were so nice. Loved the Excursions. Buddy I went to, that I was in college with, had one of these things and just straight up loved it. And then we go down from there, we got the Aztec. Probably, the most absurdiest, they call it. And no doubt, it was definitely a very unique and interesting vehicle. Kind of a hodgepodge, but it ran like a top, and it was pretty dang flawless. So it did a really good job. And then you got the 2001 to 07. This is the Duramax. This is the 2500s right here from Chevy, and considered a beast. And at the time, that motor was high output, serious potential right here. This was a beast of a truck for its time. Still is today, with many of them running around on the road. The Escape. How can you not love the Escape? Okay, they even call it the Phenomenalist. Okay, I knew so many people with these, including my mom. My mom had one, and then she passed it down to my brother, who then passed it down to a good friend of his. I believe it's still running today, but when Steven, my brother, got rid of it, I think it had like 360,000 miles on it and just ran like a top. It was just flawless. The thing just kept going and going like the Energizer Bunny. Not to mention, it was amazing off-road. I'm not going to lie. I had to have my F-150 pulled out one time, stuck in the woods. I had to have my brother come get me with his. The approach angle, the departures angles, just a great little rig. Just a fantastic little four-wheel drive rig. You had the Escalade. Never was interested in the Escalades, but you had them. And you even had it in truck form. And then you had the Avalanche, the convertible, the one that would change that rear end out. My mom had one of these as well, too. You could drop that wall down, and there you go, mid-gate, and you got the whole setup right here for you. And then you had the Super Duty King Ranch right there when it came out. Still available today, as a matter of fact. And you got the Porsche Cayenne still available today as well. What else we got on this list here? We got a 2004 to 08 F-150, the light dutyest. And but I've owned these as well. Like I said, we're talking about some very good vehicles here. The FJ Cruiser, the throwbackiest. This is the cult following vehicle right here. I mean, you think about how many people today, even still, how much they pay for one of these things. And for good reason. Built tough as nails, lasts forever, will run forever. Amazing. Still, currently, we got the Jeeps right here. Wranglers, still going. Good and strong. No worries there whatsoever. Amazing vehicle. You got the F-150 Raptor. And there's, I think, 5 gens of that now? You got the Ram right here. And then we got a Tacoma. Obviously, got to have the 3rd gen Tacoma right here too. The Enigmaist, and without fail, this is definitely another vehicle with a cult following to it. Hands down, one of the greatest trucks ever made. I don't care about this Tesla thing under anything. There you go. Whatever is going on there. And the Bronco, love the Broncos. Like I said, nice to see it brought back and doing its thing. The Maverick, again, I like the Maverick. I just don't like how they're pricing it and what they do with it. But I loved this Maverick. This one, the 2022 Maverick, when it was a $20,000 pickup truck. Worth it all day long. So then you got the Capstone from, or not the Capstone, sorry, the Rivian R1T, which is one super capable truck. They even call it the most capablest, but if you've watched some of the off-road stuff this thing does, this is one beast of a truck for an electric truck, no doubt about it. So there you go. There's your little list right there. Something kind of a fun little trip down the last 25 years of iconic trucks in the memory lane department. Questions, comments, put them down below. Thanks for watching.